Dr. Robert Navio suspected the cause of autism might be metabolic dysfunction, where the energy molecule ATP is outside cells. He researched more than 2,000 drugs and found one that might help. That drug was Suramin. Dr. Navio tested one dose in a clinical trial of 10 boys. 5 got the drug.
Children began to talk sometimes for the first time in sentences in their life.
Boys who got Suramin had autism severity scores drop from 8.6 to 7, the lowest point on the spectrum. They improved social, language, and fine motor skills and found relief from repetitive motions and fragmented sleep. Miles McInerney was in the trial but did not receive Suramin. He still wanted to help.
I should generally be interested in the ability to possibly find a way that people with worse autism or struggle more with autism than I do to possibly be able to find a solution that can help them better communicate.
He now uses rowing to reduce the stress related to his autism. For those who did get the drug, Dr. Navio says most, but not all the effects wore off in 8 weeks.
Some children had learned to tie their shoes for the first time, and other children had learned to zip up a jacket. Those fine motor skills were motor memory that had been retained.
Miles and his mom are encouraged by the results. I'm Marty Salt reporting.
Hey Freedom Lovers, this is Dr. Peterson Pierre with America's Frontline Doctors bringing you today's Daily Dose. So in a previous video I talked about all the damage that the spike proteins can do. The World Health Council has published guidelines on how to detox from the spike proteins, so I'll go over a few of the things. Number one, we have ivermectin, which has been used for over 50 years, has potent antiviral properties. It can prevent the virus from entering the cells, and it can prevent the virus from replicating. So that is amazing.
It's amazing.
Number two is a product called Suramin, which is a century-old medicine that can also prevent the virus from entering the cells as well as viral replication. Both Suramin and ivermectin prevent the spike protein from binding to the ACE2 receptor on the cells. That's how it prevents that from happening. Then you have number three, N-acetylcysteine, NAC for short. Powerful antioxidant. What that does, it reduces the oxidation of the spike proteins, reduces the damage that happens after toxicity, and it actually has been shown to be able to restore the damaged cells back to their normal state. Then you have catechin and curcumin, which have potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Those are found in tea and curry respectively. And then you have carpenter's herb that can also help prevent the virus from infecting the cells. So you have a number of natural alternatives. Why are public health officials and the media not talking about them instead of pushing these useless boosters? Ladies and gentlemen, only the truth will set you free. Stay tuned for the next Daily Dose.
Have you heard of the Suramin story? This might be one of the biggest medical cover-ups you've never heard of. Suramin is a drug originally derived from compounds found in white pine needles. It's been used for over 100 years to treat African sleeping sickness due to its powerful antiparasitic properties. It works so well that the World Health Organization supplies it for free in parts of Africa. But here in the US, it isn't approved by the FDA, and the only way to get it is through the CDC under strict medical supervision, essentially making it off limits to the public. Now, here's where it gets wild. In 2017, Dr. Robert Navio out of UC San Diego gave a single low dose of Suramin to 5 boys with autism. Within hours to days, their language improved, social interaction increased, eye contact returned, and playfulness and awareness came back. One child who had never spoke said his first full sentence. These kids experienced a complete metabolic reset. However, Suramin can't be patented. No one owns it, no one profits from it, and therefore the study didn't receive any funding. Dr. Navio even went $500,000 in debt to run the study himself. And the results, well, they were essentially buried. If you search for it, you'll find fact checks and misinformation because this is so much bigger than potentially curing autism. If Suramin works, it supports a massive shift in everything we've been led to believe. It would validate something called cell danger response, a theory that autism isn't purely genetic, but rather a metabolic shutdown triggered by toxins, infections, or chronic stress. If this were true, it would shatter the current medical narrative and expose a multi-billion-dollar industry on symptom management. And maybe that's why you weren't supposed to hear about Suramin.
This one tree may save the entire planet. This is how you reverse engineer Suramin and make Super Suramin Cheeky or Eastern White Pine Oil. Some pines are poisonous, but the Eastern White Pine is medicinal. Eastern White Pine is identified by 5 needles per cluster. Grab one cluster, see 5 needles. Take the needles with the bark, put it in a jar, glass, with MCT coconut oil, then heat it at 100 degrees, not more than that. This is what it looks like after. See the bark right there? Then you're going to want to filter it out with cheesecloth, and this is what it's going to look like. This is it inside of the hopper. And let me tell you for free, Green Mountain Greenery has reported so many different people having successful results from taking the thing. I swear to you, just saying. Super Suramin Cheeky with active ingredient shikimic acid. The banned pandemic doctors have said that Suramin can cure vaccine damages, so we followed the Suramin back to the source. The Eastern White Pine, the Pinus strobus, an amazing tree, anti-parasitic, antibacterial, anti-spike protein, and more.